Hello from Ali at 11th House Wellbeing and welcome to our Wednesday appointment. So today's appointment is all about being aware, which is pretty much the definition of mindfulness. And you know me, I'm always banging on about how mindfulness is not about locking yourself away in a room and making sure that everything is silent and emerging after an hour. It is a different way of life from what we are generally used to. It is about knowing, being aware, living, knowing that you are living, experiencing, knowing that you are experiencing. So today's video was inspired by a friend of mine who said to me some time ago, she said, the only way that I can be really sure that I locked the front door in the morning is if I tell myself as I'm locking it, I am locking the front door. And I thought, well, how clever she is intentionally bringing herself out of autopilot for that time interval, which she needs to know what she's doing and that she has done it. And then that way she didn't need to doubt it or question it throughout the day. She knew that she had locked the front door. And we can do this about everything, really. I do this, for example, in the morning. I like going out with my dog early in the morning. We go walking in nature, and I tell myself, when I catch myself drifting on autopilot, I tell myself something like, I am breathing in the fresh air. The air is fresh in the morning, and I really enjoy that, and I want to notice it. And as I say that to myself, I am breathing in the fresh air, then bam, suddenly I perceive how tingly the air is going down my throat and how cool it is. And I am aware of the smells on the air as well. I'm aware of everything. I'm back there exactly where I am. And we can do this, with anything, any activity that we are doing. You might be cooking dinner and you are there chopping up a courgette, for example. And you can tell yourself, I am chopping up a courgette. And as you tell yourself that, then you are bringing yourself back, and you will be aware of all of this sensory input. You will be aware of the knife in your hand. You'll be aware of that pressure on the courgette, and then when it gives way and the knife sinks in, and how slightly damp the courgette is, being aware of everything, the whole experience. Or you could be in work and be telling yourself, I am typing out an email, or I am listening to this person, and suddenly bring yourself back and really be there with all of yourself, all of your awareness, all of your senses, all of you, really. And just to give you a reminder, because I'm always saying this thing, I'm really passionate about this. Why are we doing this? What is the benefit? What is the purpose of this exercise of being more aware more of the time? Well, the main point here really is that mind wandering is linked to depression, and it is a significant factor in depression. And based on whether you mainly are rehearsing the future or rehashing the past, you might be more prone to experiencing anxiety or depression and stress. But when we inhabit the present, and when we fully inhabit the present, then there is a sense of peace. There is a sense of space, because we're not anymore squished in between the past and the future. We are just there, just in the present, and we don't need to be anywhere else. We don't need to be doing anything else other than what we are doing and what we are being right there and then, right here and now. And this doesn't mean that we can't use a mind, because, it is such an amazing tool that we have, this brain, this mind. And of course, we can use the mind for these what we call displaced activities. So sometimes we need to remember things that have happened, remember things from the past. Sometimes we need to plan. And of course, we can do these things, but it will be our choice. We will be aware of what we are doing. We will be aware of what we are tasking our mind to do. We will be using that tool instead of being at the mercy of that tool, of what should be a tool. So it will be conscious action, and this is what mindfulness does for us. It gives us a choice, that conscious action, so that we're not just blindly floating through life without knowing that we are living. Okay, so that's it for me today, and I'll see you here next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Until then, stay safe and have a lovely week. Bye. Bye bye.